And I'm very proud of myself. And you guys, part of the media, including yourselves, sometimes you have tendency to misleading the audience. You guys blogging about BSing people, etc. You know.
Oh no, I write it.
The media are very notorious for it, and I don't see it for it. You know, I'm an American. I need respect. If you guys don't give me respect, so be it. As simple as it is. I have plenty of work, but the neighbors, again, you know, I'm not putting on DVD at this time. Eventually, it will end up on, I believe, in TV station.
Right.
And after aired on TV station, we may put on DVD. Probably that's what usually end up. Or, you know, as you know, technology right now is we're so advanced. So the industry changing. You see.
Yeah. You said this last.
I believe 20 years from today, we'll probably not have as many DVD accessible. We're probably doing streaming. And it'll be much more control based on what you produce, you know, because that's also related to copy infringement, et cetera, et cetera. People stealing the product, you know, it's very common, you know.
Yeah.
People don't realize, you know, like in the room, you know, I spent 12 years of my years, and people blogging that everything happened by accident. Are you tripping me?
Yeah.
Let's continue. Have a groovy time with you. Don't worry about me. Okay, next question.
Well, I just wanted to say, you know, you say the press and you say you instead. I just want to let you know that I'm not bad-mouthing you. I'm not taking your words out of context. What you say is
what I'm saying to you, I say you general. I didn't.
Oh, okay. I mean, I knew that. Just to make sure.
Don't be offended. Don't be offended. What I'm saying to you, general speaking, the media, and you're part of it.
Right, I know.
If you say it, no, you are not. You are right, but you are part of it.
Right.
So you may certain stuff you can stray down with the room because some of the stuff is completely nonsense. And I say, especially this year, wherever I'm travel, wherever I contact has a reporter with a writer, including you right now, I tell you straightforward, it's completely nonsense. Because some of these people who are writing and you guys reading, I don't know if you can research. I think you are a very good guy.
Thank you.
My assistant reviewed I actually read some of these comments what you have. It's nothing wrong. Seth, right? Did I pronounce you correctly, your name?
It's Seth, yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you this way, for the record, it's nothing wrong to be negative.
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect everybody to like my project, okay? But at the same time, I'm an American, and I will say the way I feel fit, okay?
Right.
And some of the stuff, when people are writing, blogging, directly or indirectly, I didn't say you, per se, if you misunderstood me.
No, I understand now, yeah.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying to you, some of the kids will come out from a school that just don't understand, even including green screen. Your question, a very good question. It doesn't mean that I will respond the way you want me to respond it. I respond the way I feel will fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And about the like I say, I commend you about cameras. Great question. By the way, past 2 years, we have very creative writers that actually people started be positive about the room for your information, as well as people ask me question what a challenging question.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Be honest with you. You should know me.
I do.
We've been talking already twice, right?
I think it's safe to say we're friends, you know?
Okay, so we are partially friends.
Yeah.
All friends. And so, but at the same time, you have to understand that I'll be, you know, the room is the room, you know?
Right.
Yes, maybe some mistake was, life is not perfect.
Right.
But at the same time, to say that, and to discredit like people are doing right now of the room is completely nonsense. A lot of people actually, they don't see it. I mean, if you have DVD, look at the cover DVD, look at the, I'll just give you the thing with you writers, I say you general, including yourself, nobody's talking about positive thing. Dolby Digital costs fortune to actually do this. it's not free of charge.
Right.
And if you look at the soundtrack, this is from a scratch, from A to Z.
Yeah.
All the footage is not the calls stock footage. Stock footage means that I borrow the footage.
Yeah, I know what stock footage is.
It's an incorrect statement.
Right.
What you see in this theater is 35 millimeter print, number one. Number two, everything is original.
And this leads me to my next question, Tommy. Then we can just pretty much wrap it up, because I was going to ask you other questions about future projects, but I don't really care about that. I want to talk to you as a person, as a film director, and that is, I mentioned before my previous question about the whole auteur theory. I'm assuming you're familiar with the auteur theory, or should I re-explain it to you, or?
No, you can explain to me, because people have a several take on that. But I remember your question. But continue.
But for the record, the auteur theory states, this was written by French filmmakers of the French New Wave. They were film critics first, and they became filmmakers. Is that the director, once a film is all said and done, it is the product of the director. It preserves his style and his vision. And I don't agree with that. I'm a filmmaker too. I don't agree with that, because say like you're hired to film a movie. If you're hired to film a movie, I don't think you deserve to be an auteur, because you're being asked to direct it. But if you write and direct your own film, then I can see you being an auteur. Or if you're hired to direct a film and you're involved with all the aspects like you were, from camera to scripting to overseeing the soundtrack creation of it, I think then you can be an auteur. But what's your take on it? Like, how do you feel about the whole theory, and do you agree with it or do you reject it?
Well, by the way, again, this is a great question if you ask me personally.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm familiar exactly what you're saying. But you see, this is related also to, if you look at, if, for example, I'm going by example of The Room, you see, it's no secret, I fire people. I let people off. Some of it quit. Some of it try to temper due to tempering of my project. Now, you see, usually in any film project or stage, you have an editing process. But you see, just because of a vision of a director, to me, my personal view, let somebody hire me as just as a director, footage, the film is completed, and they say, okay, thank you, Mr. Wiseau. They go to editor. You see, I'll be suggesting either they don't pay me, for example. I still like say it to any studio. I like to be part of a process of editing, because you see, the art as a film as an art is very complex. So if you let people, for example, temper your project, they can temper an editing process, because you can choose certain scene, etc. You see, if you look at the 35 millimeter print, who approves print? I approve the print.
Right.
The glitches what we have in the print, it's an original print. It's not just because editors make mistake. By the way, nobody blame the editor except blame me for it. But it's not a question of blame, but people don't understand if The Room, for example, if I did the same formula with the Hollywood apply, we will not have conversation today.
Yeah.
We will have not people who like to see 20, 30 times. I rest my case. But to respond to your question, you see, my take on this, you may have different opinion based on the industry, but I personally view that the director should be involved if you apply, film production or stage, etc., from A to Z. What this means from the beginning to the end to finished product. Because after the finished product, after you should thank you very much for thinking hunky-dory, you will have certain choices you have to make. 99% by my check,